I heard you were out late last night and got picked up by the police.
So?
What time did you get home? You didn't even text me.
Why should I? Dad picked me up.
Your father had to leave work early to get you.
I already apologized to the cops. Why did they have to call the school?
Because you're still a student and there are consequences.
It wasn't even that serious. We were just at the park.
After curfew, with people drinking.
It's not like I was drinking. What was the point of apologizing if they were going to tell the school anyway?
The point is taking responsibility for your actions.
I'm so tired of these lectures.
This behavior is becoming a pattern. How many times has this happened now?
It's not a big deal.
It's becoming one. Your teachers are concerned.
They're always concerned about something.
You're about to graduate high school and start college. You need to think more carefully about your actions.
I'm just getting an early start for fun.
There's a difference between having fun and making poor choices that can affect your future.
Ugh, stop acting like my mom when we're not even related by blood. You're just some stranger.
After 10 years together, I'm hardly a stranger, Natalie.
You're not family, though.
I've been raising you since you were 8 years old.
Raising is a strong word for what you did. I can't stand that.
Can't stand what, exactly?
You pretending like you have any right to tell me what to do.
I never pretended anything. I'm just talking about your pattern of behavior and the fact that it's affecting your school record. And by the way, I didn't even know about you getting picked up by the police until your teacher told me today.
Of course they told you about it. That's because you're annoying when you find out.
I'm just concerned. There's a difference.
No, there really isn't. You get dramatic and start with the "I'm so disappointed" routine. That's why I asked Dad to pick me up.
And he left work to do it, which isn't fair to him either.
He didn't mind. Dad never gets mad at me, no matter what I do.
Maybe because he knows I'll be the one dealing with the aftermath.
Or maybe because he actually loves me. Unlike you, my fake parent.
That's uncalled for, Natalie. I probably shouldn't say this since I'm married to your father, but sometimes people avoid conflict because they don't want to deal with the hard parts of parenting. If someone truly cares about you, they'll get angry when they should.
So you're saying Dad doesn't care about me? Nice try.
That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying caring involves both the easy and difficult parts.
Are you trying to say you're a good mom?
I'm trying to be the best parent I can be.
That's gross.
Why is it gross?
Because you're not my mom. Stop pretending. No wonder you made that embarrassing thing.
What embarrassing thing?
That scrapbook.
The graduation scrapbook? What's embarrassing about that?
It's so desperate. You gave me one when I graduated elementary school too, but it was seriously cringe.
I spent months collecting those photos.
Yeah, and that makes it even more pathetic. Nobody asked you to do that. If you want to play pretend mom, do it somewhere else.
Pretend mom? Is that how you see it?
What else would you call it? You can't have kids, so you're trying to claim me.
That's incredibly hurtful, Natalie. I've been trying to be a real mother to you.
But you're not. My only real mom is my birth mom who passed away.
I know I can never replace her. I've never tried to.
Then what do you call the lectures, the scrapbooks, the constant hovering?
I call it parenting.
I can't accept someone like you as my mom.
After 10 years together?
Those don't mean anything. Dad feels the same way.
That can't be true. We've built a life together.
He's just been hiding it.
Your father told you that?
He didn't have to. It's obvious from how he acts. The proof is that when I told him I didn't want you at my graduation, he said, "Do whatever you want."
He said that?
Yep, because he knows you're not really family. So we're saying you disappeared.
What do you mean disappeared?
Just what I said. Don't come to my graduation.
You're seriously asking me to miss your high school graduation?
I'm not asking, I'm telling you. It's creepy having you play mom at my graduation ceremony.
I've been to every school event for 10 years.
And now you can stop. Consider it your graduation gift to me.
Tyler, are you going to be late again tonight?
Yeah, big project deadline tomorrow.
That's the third time this week.
I've told you not to contact me during these hours. I'm working.
I know, but...
Whatever it is can wait until I get home.
Actually, today
What?
I was told some pretty harsh things.
By who? Your boss?
No, by Natalie. Did you know Natalie doesn't want me at her graduation?
Oh, yeah, I think she did mention it.
And you didn't think to tell me or discuss it with her?
What's there to discuss? Just let her do what she wants. It's fine.
It's not fine. I'm her stepmother.
She's a pain when she gets angry.
So you're just going to give in to whatever she wants?
Look, I'm dealing with enough stress at work. I don't need more drama. If that's all it takes to make her happy, it's a small price to pay.
A small price to pay? You realize what you're asking me to do, right?
Miss one ceremony?
She's saying she's telling everyone I disappeared.
She's just being dramatic.
I'm supposed to be her mother, you know. This isn't something trivial.
What do you want me to do, force her to invite you?
You could stand up for me, for starters.
She still thinks highly of her real mother.
I know that. I've never tried to replace her mother's memory.
Then why are you making such a big deal out of this?
It's been 10 years since I married you.
10 years or 20, it doesn't change how she feels. For Natalie, it's not about how much time has passed.
So I'm just supposed to accept being erased from family events?
It's just easier this way. Besides, you knew what you were getting into when you married me, so stop complaining now.
I knew I was marrying a man with a child. I didn't know I'd be treated like this years later.
You were the one who said you were happy to have a daughter like Natalie.
That was a private conversation between us. I can't believe you'd throw that in my face.
I'm just stating facts. You wanted to be a mom, and I gave you that chance.
But you said you'd support me, remember? Yet lately, you come home late every day and leave all the parenting to me.
I'm supporting us financially.
Parenting is more than just financial support.
I've given you plenty of support.
When? You're never even home anymore.
Like making Natalie be nice to you and stuff.
Is that what you think parenting is?
I told her to respect you. What more do you want? If you couldn't build a relationship with her, that's on you.
I've been trying for 10 years, Tyler. I've been to every school event, every parent-teacher conference.
And clearly it wasn't enough.
Maybe it is my fault, but does that mean I deserve to be treated this way? After being a mother for 10 years, being told I disappeared is pretty cruel, don't you think?
See, that's your problem right there. Always saying things like, for 10 years.
We've been a family for a decade.
Maybe to you, but Natalie clearly doesn't see it that way. That's probably part of why your first husband divorced you, too. Not just because of the kid issues.
I can't believe you just said that. You've really changed, Tyler.
People change. That's life.
I get that work is busy, but you used to care more about our family. You never used to say such insensitive things.
And you never used to nag me constantly. God, you're so annoying.
I'm trying to have a serious conversation about our family.
I'm already exhausted from working overtime. Don't make it worse.
So I'm just supposed to accept whatever Natalie decides?
Just let Natalie do what she wants.
And what about what I want? What about my role in this family?
Right now, I need peace more than anything. Got it?
Fine, whatever.
Thank you. I'll be home when I can.
No need to rush. Natalie, are you coming home tonight?
Maybe. Why?
Just need to know for dinner.
Since when do you care?
I've always cared about whether you eat dinner. If you are, you'll need to heat up dinner yourself.
Why? Too busy with your scrapbooking?
No, I have an early meeting tomorrow. I'm going to bed soon.
I don't really care about that. Are you gonna lecture me again?
Not anymore. Normally, you'd tell me I'm not your real mom or that I shouldn't care.
And?
You're usually out this late. I'd be lecturing you by now.
So why aren't you?
Because yesterday you said yourself that you never thought of me as your real mom, right?
Yeah, so?
I figured you wouldn't want to hear lectures from someone like that, so I decided to stop.
Wait, seriously? I see. No more nagging? No more curfew checks?
No more any of it.
Well, that's fine with me. Makes things easier.
I thought it might.
Good. About time. I hate being told what to do by a stranger.
Yes, I'll do that. But just so you know, I really mean I won't do anything at all.
What?
It means no more nagging, but also no more cooking for you, no more cleaning your room, no more helping with college applications.
I don't need your help with any of that stuff.
You can do whatever you want.
That works for me. Dad can handle whatever I need. Oh, and you're not coming to graduation, right?
You made it very clear you don't want me there.
Good, because I already told everyone you weren't coming. I already told my school friends you're gone, so it would be awkward if you showed up.
I see. I didn't realize you'd already told people that.
Well, I did.
Then I won't come. I wouldn't want to cause any trouble.
Awesome! See? This is so much better when you just listen.
What exactly did you tell them happened to me?
Just that you left. Nobody really asked for details.
That's considerate of you.
I know, right? This is seriously the best. Looks like you finally understand your place.
I think I do understand my place now, yes.
About time. Since I'm about to start college, it's the perfect time for you to graduate from playing house.
So, if you need anything, please figure it out on your own. That would be helpful.
Don't worry, I will.
Good. I'm glad we've reached an understanding.
Wait, is this for real? Since you told me to disappear, I won't be coming back?
Yes, it's real.
You can't be serious.
I'm completely serious.
You're really making me laugh right after graduation.
I'm glad someone's laughing.
You're just doing this for attention. Are you actually disappearing?
Yes, I've been packing for the past week to prepare.
What? Where are you even going?
I have a friend who's letting me stay with her until I find my own place. This should make you happy, right?
I mean, I guess.
You said you wanted me gone.
Yeah, but I didn't think you'd actually do it.
Well, I am.
Getting rid of some nagging stranger is amazing.
I'm glad we're on the same page then.
We definitely are. Just thinking about it makes me feel great.
I'm glad you're happy. Makes leaving worthwhile.
So when are you actually going?
I moved the last of my things out while you were at your graduation party. Oh, by the way.
What now?
You know your friend Carly? She's going to the same college as you, right?
Yeah, she is. Why?
Just curious.
It's not like it matters to you since you're disappearing.
Well, you know how I always went to apologize whenever you caused trouble at Carly's house?
I never caused trouble.
What about the time you broke her mother's vase, or when you borrowed her clothes without asking and stained them?
Those were accidents and ancient history.
Because of that, I'm actually pretty close with Carly's mom.
So, what does that have to do with anything? And can you stop saying I caused trouble? She never complained about it.
She complained to me many times.
Whatever. That's between you and her, not me.
I'm having lunch with Carly's mom before I disappear.
Good for you. Seriously, why are you telling me this? Do whatever you want.
Oh, really? So you're fine with me going to lunch then?
I said do whatever you want. It has nothing to do with me.
If you say so.
I don't care what you do.
I see. I understand. Well, thank you for everything.
For what? I didn't do anything.
Exactly. Things might get tough, but good luck.
We'll be fine without you. Better, actually.
I'm sure you think so.
Hey! Dad, I told you I don't want any more cup noodles.
What do you want me to do? I don't know how to cook.
Learn? Order something. Anything but cup noodles again. Why is this all we have?
Because I don't have time to go grocery shopping between work and dealing with everything else around here.
You could have picked something up on the way home.
If you're gonna complain that much, why don't you go buy something yourself?
With what money?
Make something with what we have in the house.
Have you looked in our fridge lately? It's empty. Should I go buy a bento?
If that's what you want.
I don't have any allowance.
Didn't I just give you money last week?
That was for school supplies, which I bought. And there's nothing in the fridge. Also, we're out of shampoo.
So we need to go shopping, I get it.
Pick some up on your way home tonight.
Would you stop dumping everything on me?
Who else am I supposed to ask? Michelle is gone.
Why don't you go shopping yourself for once?
And pay with what? I just told you I don't have money.
I'm exhausted from work. I can't do everything around here.
I already told you I don't have money for that. And stop acting like I don't do anything.
What exactly do you do around here?
I've been washing your dress shirts and suits, you know.
Is that why they're wrinkled?
I wash them and hang them up. What more do you want? Is it too much to ask you to do the shopping?
Do a better job.
Excuse me? I'm trying my best here.
I don't know if you're just throwing them in the washer and forgetting about them, but they smell. And they're all wrinkled because you didn't iron them.
Since when do I need to iron your clothes? Michelle never taught me how to do that.
Do you have any idea how embarrassed I was going to work like that?
That's not my problem.
It is your problem. We're a family. We need to help each other.
That's convenient, and the trash is piling up because I don't know which day is garbage day.
Tuesday and Friday mornings. It's not that complicated.
How was I supposed to know that? I thought I'd finally be able to live comfortably once that woman was gone.
That woman kept this house running.
This is the worst.
It hasn't even been 2 weeks since Michelle left.
And it's been terrible.
You were the one who wanted her gone, remember? Do you know how many times I've had to apologize to the police and your friend's parents?
That has nothing to do with Michelle being gone.
It has everything to do with it. She used to handle all that. You're about to start college. Please stop causing these problems.
There you go, blaming me for everything.
I'm not blaming you. I'm asking you to be more responsible.
Living with just you is impossible.
Feelings mutual, kiddo.
I'm leaving.
What?
I'm going to stay with a friend for a while.
Which friend?
Does it matter? Someone who still talks to me.
Seriously, give me a break. Stop causing more problems.
I don't care if it causes you problems.
How will you support yourself?
Don't contact me. I'm not coming back for a while.
You can't just walk out like this. I can't deal with this anymore. This is absolutely ridiculous.
Dad, you're totally useless.
I'm doing my best here.
Your best is not enough. Michelle would agree, don't you think?
Excuse me? Why are you suddenly messaging me? What's going on?
Dad can't do housework but keeps complaining.
That sounds like a problem between you and your father.
The house is basically a garbage dump and we're eating cup noodles every day.
Learning to cook would solve that problem.
You never taught me how to cook.
You never showed any interest in learning.
Michelle, please come back.
Why would I do that?
Because we need you. It's chaotic here. Otherwise, I don't want to go home either.
No way. I'm building a new life now. But I hear you two are fighting constantly.
It's impossible. He doesn't know how to do anything around the house. Michelle, aren't you worried about us?
Why would I be worried? You're the one who told me to disappear, remember?
I didn't think you'd actually do it.
After living as a family for 10 years, you said that to me. I'm completely done with both of you.
You don't mean that.
I don't care anymore.
Don't say that. Dad told me everything.
Everything about what?
About how much you cared for me. You thought of me like your own daughter, right?
I did once, yes.
So please come back.
I already told you, all those feelings are gone.
You don't mean that. You can't just stop caring.
And by the way, listening to you, I'm wondering if you've even realized it yet.
Realized what?
About how people are treating you now.
What do you mean?
Haven't you noticed people around you acting differently lately?
Now that you mention it, Carly has been distant, but...
I figured as much. Carly was pretty disgusted by the whole thing.
What whole thing?
Remember when I mentioned having lunch with Carly's mom before disappearing?
Yeah?
Carly was there too.
No.
I told them I was disappearing because you asked me to.
What? You had no right to tell them that.
I had every right. It's the truth.
Are you kidding me?
This isn't a joke. I asked if I could have lunch with Carly's mom, and you said I could do whatever I wanted, remember?
Not this. I didn't mean this.
You said that yourself.
That's not what I meant. It's one thing if she was going to a different college, but Carly and I are going to the same school.
Yes, that's unfortunate timing for you.
And she knows a lot of people. This won't just affect my current friends, but could ruin my reputation at college too.
Actions have consequences, Natalie.
What were you thinking?
You were the one telling everyone I disappeared. A girl Carly's age would naturally tell her other friends about it.
That's exactly the problem. Can't you just make something up to cover this?
No, facts are facts.
Please, I'll do anything.
It's too late for that now.
Hey, I heard from Natalie. You're the worst.
Hello to you too, Tyler.
What did you tell Carly and her mom?
The truth, that Natalie asked me to disappear.
Even if you're just her stepmom, you should care more about Natalie.
I cared for 10 years. Where did that get me?
Getting revenge just because she said a few things to you? You're a failure as a parent.
If I'm a failure as a parent, what does that make you right now?
I'm doing my best in an impossible situation that you created.
That's interesting. When we first got married, you used to think about Natalie's problems with me. That's why I married you, and why I could think of Natalie as my own daughter.
Don't try to twist this around on me!
I'm not twisting anything, but now you prioritize work over family and dump all the problems on me.
I've been working hard to support this family!
If anyone's a failure as a parent, it's you.
That's not what we're talking about right now.
I'm directly addressing your accusation.
You're about to ruin Natalie's entire college experience, you know that?
Natalie ruined her own college experience when she decided to treat me like I didn't exist.
And you're acting like this?
Acting like what, exactly? What about your attitude when your wife said she was going to disappear and you ignored it?
That was just talk! She was being a dramatic teenager!
Before criticizing others, take a look in the mirror.
I don't want to hear your excuses!
They're not excuses, they're explanations.
I'm asking what you're gonna do about Natalie!
You figure it out. You're her father, after all.
After what you've done, you owe us help fixing this!
And are you sure you should only be worried about Natalie right now?
What do you mean by that?
Do you have any idea how much I've been supporting you behind the scenes?
What are you talking about? That has nothing to do with this!
Actually, it has everything to do with it.
Stop being cryptic and just say what you mean!
Because I told all the wives of your colleagues everything that happened.
You did what?
What's happening to Natalie will soon happen to you, too.
What? You mean about you disappearing?
Yes, about how you and your daughter decided I should disappear.
You're joking, right?
Unfortunately, I'm not.
I can't believe you would do something like this!
You can't, really. They'll tell their husbands right away, and then the rumors will spread throughout the company in no time.
What's gonna happen to me?
Well, how do you think people at your company will react when they hear you encouraged your daughter to pretend her stepmother of 10 years disappeared?
The position I have now was built by sacrificing my family!
Ah, so you admit it.
That's not what I meant!
I'm not trying to ruin anything. I'm simply telling the truth.
Do you have any idea what this could do to my career?
You say it so casually, sacrificing my family, as if we were just pawns in your career game.
That's not what I meant, and you know it!
Have you ever thought about how much I suffered while you were making those sacrifices?
Of course I have! I was working for all of us!
Or were you working for yourself? Considering that, it's only fair you experience some of the sacrifice.
This is insane! You're deliberately trying to hurt us!
No, I'm finally looking out for myself after years of looking out for you both. Look on the bright side.
What possible bright side could there be to this?
Now you'll understand what it feels like to be the one sacrificed.
You'll regret this, Michelle.
I doubt that very much.
Michelle, please, I can't take any more.
My, you're calling awfully early today. Aren't you supposed to be in a meeting right now?
I had to step out. This is important.
You used to get angry if I contacted you at this time. What changed?
Everything has changed. You know that.
Do I? Please, elaborate.
Your rumors are making it impossible for me to work.
They're not rumors if they're true.
People are looking at me differently. They're whispering.
That must be uncomfortable.
I'm already exhausted because I can't handle the housework, and then I come home to fight with Natalie.
Sounds challenging.
I can't live like this anymore.
That's how I felt for the past few years, Tyler.
This is different.
Is it? How so? I thought Natalie ran away from home.
She came back. Had nowhere else to go. Don't act like you don't know.
How would I know? We're not in contact.
The rumors spread and our friends are avoiding her.
I'm not surprised. I thought she had lots of friends. Even if that's true, she must have some friends who don't care about rumors.
I told her the same thing.
Carly's not her only friend.
Turns out she didn't have real friends after all.
That's unfortunate.
Everyone believed Carly's story and immediately distanced themselves.
People don't like those who mistreat their parents.
I guess they didn't trust Natalie much to begin with.
I see. As her former mother, I have thoughts about that.
You're still her mother? You can't just stop being her mother!
But it's not my problem anymore. You both decided you'd be better off without me.
We were wrong! So incredibly wrong! I'm truly sorry about that.
Are you sorry, or just sorry about the consequences?
Both! Everything! I've really felt your absence this past month.
In what way?
In every way! The house is a mess, the bills are piling up, I'm behind at work! Please, come back!
I don't care about your convenience. It has nothing to do with me anymore.
It's not about convenience, it's about our family!
What family? The one where I disappeared?
You keep saying it has nothing to do with you, but we're not divorced!
Not yet.
What does that mean?
Let's get divorced.
No! That's not what I want at all!
It's what I want. I'll bring the divorce papers, so make sure to sign them.
Hey! That's not something to decide so easily!
I've had plenty of time to think about it.
Think about our history!
I have been. That's why I want a divorce.
You remember when we met through my friend? We were both divorced?
Yes, I remember.
Natalie was only 8 then, and you said she was adorable and that you wanted to support me.
Yes, I do remember that. I truly meant it back then.
Then it's not too late. Let's start over.
But the you I wanted to support and the Natalie I wanted to accept, despite not being blood-related, are both long gone.
We're still here. We can change.
The family I cherished disappeared a long time ago.
Please don't say that. We need you.
You need what I provide, not me.
That's not true. I miss you. The real you.
It's too late for that, Tyler.
Mom, I'm really truly sorry.
Mom, you've never once called me that before, and now you suddenly use it?
I should have called you that years ago.
Interesting timing. Do you think I'll forgive everything just because you call me that?
No, that's not it. I finally realized.
Realized what?
Both Dad and I have been supported by you all this time.
It took my absence for you to see that?
I know it's terrible that I didn't see it before. Whenever I got in trouble at school or caused problems for friends or others, you always went around apologizing.
Yes, I did.
Thanks to that, I wasn't completely ostracized.
You had opportunities many kids wouldn't have had.
And Dad, too. Dad's always been selfish, so you made sure he maintained good relationships with his coworkers and their wives.
I did what I thought a good wife would do.
That's how we've both been supported. I understand that now.
What, you think understanding and apologizing makes everything okay?
No, I don't expect it to fix things just like that, but it's a start, isn't it?
For 10 years, I supported you as your mother and Tyler as his wife, and the result was being treated like I disappeared.
I know, it was awful of me.
I have no interest in hearing apologies from people who would do something like that.
Please, just listen. I understand why you're angry, and I know what I did was terrible.
Do you really understand, or are you just saying what you think I want to hear?
I really do understand. Everything's falling apart without you. Carly's spreading rumors to everyone from high school, and I'm already isolated at the college I just started.
That's your own fault. It has nothing to do with me.
I know it's my fault. I'm not denying that.
Then why are you telling me about it?
It's not just that. Dad's been on edge lately, and it's scary. Neither of us can cook properly.
There are cooking classes, YouTube tutorials.
We've tried. Nothing turns out right. The house is a mess. We can't survive like this.
You'll figure it out eventually.
So please help us. Mom!
I'm not your mom.
You are to me. I see that now.
Hasn't Tyler told you? I've decided to divorce him.
No, he didn't tell me that. That absolutely cannot happen.
It's already happening.
Dad and I won't recover if you divorce him.
That's not my problem anymore.
Besides, you'll regret divorcing him too.
Excuse me? Why would I regret it?
Because you can't have kids, right?
I can't believe you just said that.
I didn't mean it like that.
Then how did you mean it?
That's why you treasured me, even when I was horrible to you.
You think I only cared about you because I couldn't have biological children?
I mean, I acknowledge you're really attached to kids.
I'm attached to you because I raised you for 10 years.
So from now on, I'll be your ideal daughter.
You can't just decide to be an ideal daughter overnight.
I'll do whatever you say and treat you properly as my mom.
You had 10 years to do that.
I know I wasted those years. I was stupid and selfish. Don't you think staying married would be better?
Better for whom?
For all of us. We can be a real family now. I'll stop causing trouble for others and be a good girl who listens to you.
This sudden change seems convenient.
It's not sudden. I've been thinking about it ever since you left. I promise I'll never call you a fake mom or make fun of you again.
Promises are easy to make when you're desperate.
Yes, I'll be your ideal daughter, Mom.
God, this is ridiculous. Now you're the one playing pretend.
I'm not pretending. I really mean it.
Why bother putting on this act and trying to please me?
It's not an act.
Sorry, but if you want to play daughter, do it somewhere else.
Please don't say that. I need you.
I don't have a daughter.
You do! It's me!
Thanks to you, I understand that clearly now. Goodbye. Afterward, I presented Tyler with divorce papers. When he wouldn't sign them, I filed for divorce through mediation. In the end, I couldn't claim compensation, but considering Natalie's age and our history, I was exempt from child support. And our assets were divided equally as usual. After the divorce, Tyler lost his standing at work due to the rumors and resigned voluntarily. Now he's apparently working temp jobs and drinking heavily. As for Natalie, she dropped out of college due to the rumors and financial situation. She occasionally works part-time, but mostly lives as a shut-in. Meanwhile, I'm trying various hobbies while working to make up for the 10 years I spent holding back. These days are more fulfilling than any moment in those 10 years, and I plan to enjoy the rest of my life to the fullest.